Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone coming to the session this evening. Running a evening seminar is very popular, but in a lot of ways also quite taxing as well. A, super tired, and B, getting through all the traffics and coming to campus is not an easy task. So obviously, everyone in the audience is very interested in these topics. When I come across these topics for tonight, I notice two things, not sure about you. One is about mindfulness in a sense that it is a buzzing word and also popular in human services and also among people from all walks of life. Mindfulness, good. The second word draws my attention is it's not only about increasing our understanding or in some cases practices of mindfulness. I think the challenging part or the inviting part for me of the title is building culture in schools, in a sense that it's not only you and me doing what we do, but changing, building, fostering the culture. So in that regard, I think it is going to be a very, very interesting story to be told for tonight. The rundown for tonight is the following. We will have Professor Lam and also Professor Shum to deliver their material. And after that, I hope we will have a good dose or good time for some exchange. And usually I found that part also very exciting. Pretty much that would be my sort of invitation extending to everyone coming to this evening seminar. Now, I would like to introduce our two speakers. And the key thing is to let everyone understand where they come from, the knowledge, and also the experience to bring to this space. Professor Lam Shui Fong is an honorary professor in the Faculty of Social Science in University of Hong Kong. Yeah, why not give her a round of applause? Yeah. She obtained her bachelor's degree and also postgraduate diploma in education from the sister university, Chinese University of Hong Kong, and master degree counseling psychology from the University of Texas, and doctoral degree school psychology from the University of Minnesota. She was also a recipient of Outstanding Teaching Award from the HKU Central, and also the Outstanding International Scholar Award from the International School of Psychology Association, and Knowledge Exchange Award from the Social Sciences Faculty at HKU. Now she is the director of the Jockey Club Peace and Awareness Mindfulness in School Culture Initiative. It's important to read the following. It is her aspiration to promote mental health of students, teachers, and parents in Hong Kong through the training and research in mindfulness. Professor Lam will give a broad brush and also the contents of the project, and Professor Shum will join the stage and deliver the implementation. Professor Kathy Shum earned her Bachelor of Science in Human Biology and also Master of Science in Physiology in University of Toronto, as well as a PhD in Educational Psychology from University of Hong Kong. Shall we make some noise for Kathy? Yeah. She is currently Associate Professor Department of Psychology at HKU and serves as the Director of Master of Social Sciences Program in Educational Psychology. Kathy is inspired by her personal and professional experience working with children, families, and also her research focus on language and socio-emotional development with particular emphasis on children with autism and also ADHD. Her work also explores parenting and parent-child interaction. And so for Professor Shum received the Social Sciences Outstanding Teaching Award in HKU in 2020 and the Faculty Knowledge Exchange Award in 2025. Lately, she was honored with the Professor Rosie Young 90 Medal for Outstanding Young Woman Scholar in 2023. Her research team was recently awarded a silver medal for their innovative work at the 2026 International Exhibition of Interventions in Geneva. Wow, two outstanding speakers. Award-winning, yeah. So, yeah, Professor Lam, your stage.
Testing. Thank you, Professor Samson Jay, for such a wonderful introduction of myself and also Professor Lam. So I'm very happy to be here today to share with you about this amazing project, the JC PANDA, which stands for Jockey Club Peace and Awareness Mindfulness Culture in Schools Initiative, which is a very long title. So let's begin. So as well, just now we said, this is the rundown. So let's move on. So just for a show of hands, how many of you studied in Hong Kong as a primary or secondary school students? Wow. Well, Moktak, 70%. Okay, who or being a teacher in Hong Kong schools before? Teacher. Also, around 30 or 40%. Wonderful. So you must agree with me that being students in Hong Kong are very, very stressful. Do you agree? Nodding? Yes, right? Indeed, actually, from the statistics or research or surveys, a lot of students, they reported having symptoms of depression and also symptoms of anxiety. And also from our own Hong Kong Jockey Club Center for Suicide Research and Prevention, it recorded a peak in 2021. We have 1.7 deaths per 100,000 students. That means 11 cases that year. So it was really saddening to see so many young lives ended due to suicide. And this is the cause that they reported is mainly academic stress, family relationship issues, or feelings of loneliness, bullying, or mental health struggle. Being teachers are known better, right? Teachers, mainly due to the very heavy workload. So you see that from one survey conducted back then, 2022, more than half of the teachers work more than 61 hours per week. I wonder how many hours do you work per week? If I'm counting a 5 days per week, working schedule, 61 will be, actually I calculated, 12.2 hours per day. That means if you start from 8 a.m. in the morning, you ended up working until 10 p.m. if it's 12.2 hours. And worse still, some teachers, they work more than 71 hours per week. So it's no wonder that they are facing a lot of stress due to work, and some of them are burnt out and all that. And parents also, they feel tired, they feel exhausted, irritated, angry, and also a large proportion of them, more than 50%, reported having depression symptoms. And among them, 24% even have moderate to severe levels of depression. So we always know that prevention is better than cure. And the best entry point for prevention is definitely the school. So it's against this kind of background that the JC PANDA project was launched in 2019 to promote a well-being in school community through promoting mindfulness. So here are the specific objectives. We would like to equip students with positive attitudes and emotional management skills. We want to empower teachers to help them, first of all, manage their own stress, and also to prepare them to teach mindfulness to their students. And also for parents, we want them to take good care of themselves and also the children with a mindful attitude. Besides the students, teachers, and parents, the project also equipped a lot of helping professionals, including social workers and education psychologists, clinical psychologists, to help them adopt mindfulness in their services. And finally, with all these, we would like to create a school with a mindfulness culture as a sustainable culture to promote well-being. So I would like to share a video introducing the project. It's 2 to 3 minutes video, and afterwards, I'll pass the time to Professor Lam. So yes.
香港學生同埋教師嘅精神健康一直係
I just want to turn it loud.
社會關注嘅議題。近年嚟，教育界好重視正向教育，希望能夠建立正面樂天。有好多嘅研究證明靜觀能夠改善成人嘅身心健康，但喺教育界，靜觀嘅應用同埋研究仍然喺一個起步嘅階段。有見及此，香港賽馬會慈善信託基金撥款俾香港大學社會科學學院推行一個為期6年嘅計劃——賽馬會樂天心情靜觀校園文化行動。
賽馬會樂天心情同9間遍佈港九新界唔同地區，有多元傳統同埋宗教背景嘅資源學校合作。呢9間資源學校包括小學、中學同埋特殊學校。喺6年嘅計劃期間，我哋會同9間資源學校緊密合作，建立靜觀校園文化。而且呢9間資源學校作為地區樞紐，會為75間協同學校提供支援，推廣靜觀校園文化。
我哋嘅計劃咧，採取訓練導師 （train the trainer） 模式。首先俾老師啦上8週嘅課程，體驗一下靜觀，然後再向佢哋咧提供靜觀導師嘅培訓，等佢哋可以翻學校教翻自己學生靜觀嘅。我哋亦都會培訓學校嘅輔導人員，例如教育心理學家、社工、學生輔導員，令到佢哋成為靜觀導師，向學校裏面嘅老師啦或者家長提供靜觀嘅培訓。我哋希望呢個訓練導師模式啦，可以喺學校建立一個可持續嘅靜觀校園文化。
除咗喺學校推廣靜觀校園文化，我哋呢個計劃亦希望將靜觀帶俾公眾，提升社區嘅精神健康。未來嘅重點活動包括靜觀共修、靜觀工作坊、靜觀退休營、靜觀分享會，同埋專為家長而設嘅靜觀教養課程。
我哋喺學校引入咗3套靜觀課程，分別以小學生、中學生、老師為對象。另外，我哋嘅團隊亦都同老師合作，研發融入式嘅靜觀課程，將靜觀帶到去唔同嘅學科。為咗方便學生、老師、家長同公眾認識同埋練習靜觀，呢個計劃亦都開發咗一個名為樂天心情嘅手機應用程式。詳情請瀏覽賽馬會樂天心情嘅網站 www.jcpanda.hk。
So let me pass the time to Professor Lam.
Thank you.
Okay, then I would be responsible for presenting the knowledge exchange and also the research component of our projects. Okay, I'll let you look at this map. You can see this is from gang to town. Okay, that's we are not just researchers or teachers in the ivory tower. We hope that what we create in terms of knowledge and what we do can really have an impact in the society. So that you can see that we offer the mindfulness-based intervention, the MBI, to students, to parents, and also to teachers, and also to helping professionals. We also offer consultations and supervision sections to the school management. And of course, we'll never forget the general public. We have the publication, the talks, and the sharing sections that target at different sectors of the population. And lastly, research. This most important part is our project is not only a service project. It is a research cum intervention project. We hope that we are able to offer evidence-based intervention to the school population and also to the public. And also that we hope that the research and the knowledge we generated can benefit the intervention and the services. Okay, now let's look at the engagement that we have done so far in the school levels. Now look at the map here. You can see that the purple dot are our resource schools. And then the blue dots are the affiliated schools. Overall, that we have served more than 80 primary and secondary schools in Hong Kong. We hope that the resource school can be the hub, the resources hub that can offer support to the schools, to the parents, and also to the teachers in the neighborhood. For example, you can see that now here. You can see it doesn't work here. You can see that in the north. Okay, now you can see that in Shui, we have a resource school. That means the teachers and the parents who would like to attend our MBI, the mindfulness-based intervention, they do not need to travel all the way from the North District to Hong Kong U, to Hong Kong Island. They can attend the schools in Shui. And also that you can see that we have a resource school in Tuen Mun, and also we have a resource school in Mount Wan Shan, and also in the southern part of Hong Kong. And also these resource schools, we particularly would like to make it strategically, not only in terms of the location, but also in terms of their religious background. They have the Buddhist background, the Christian background. They also have the Taoist background, and also no religious affiliations. We have to make sure that the mindfulness education that we promote is secular. It is able to get into school with different religious background. Okay, now here's the teachers' levels engagement. In the past several years, we have over 8-week mindfulness training to more than 1,900 teachers. Now, the 8-week program is intensive training. That means they have to come to the course for 8 weeks plus 1 week. 1 week is the orientation and then 8 weeks. And every week they have to attend a 1.5 hours sections. Okay, and among these almost 2,000 teachers who have taken the 8-week MBI, that we trained 700 of them to be the mindfulness teachers so that they're able to teach mindfulness to their own students in their schools. By using the train-the-trainer approach to make sure that there will be sustainability of our impact. In fact, our project will be closed by September this year. But mindfulness education still go on. Why? Because we use the train-the-trainers approach. Many teachers in the schools in Hong Kong are able to teach mindfulness to their students, even without the JC Penta project. And here at the engagement at the student level, we do not teach the students directly. Through the trainer that we train, more than 20,000 Hong Kong students have received mindfulness courses. And here, there you can see some of the pictures we took in some of the primary school and also the secondary school. And also that you can see that here, that we also engage parents. That's we offer talks, workshop, and courses. Altogether, in the past several years, we have over 145 sections of workshops to parents, and then benefit more than 16,000 beneficiaries. We also offered mindful parenting courses to more than around 300 parents. And these mindfulness courses are also very intensive. 1 plus 8 weeks. Every week they come to the school for the course for 2.5 hours. Okay, and also that we can see that we are very lucky that we are able to invite a very famous director, Mak Yunyan, and she helped us to produce a short movie. And this short movie is Lei Joy Ma. Some of you who came to this lecture hall earlier, they're able to get one of these workshops manual. Okay, now that's this short movie won 8 international awards in Los Angeles. And to go with this movie, we launched a campaign. Okay, but before I tell you more about the campaign, particularly the popcorns, let's look at the trailer of this movie. The movie is around 30 minutes long, but of course, we do not have 30 minutes today. We only show you the trailer, 2.5 minutes.
Bye bye，多謝晒，拜拜。喂，又錯嘅，45分啊！即係啲長針指住個9字，咁簡單你都錯嘅，你發夢啊
？Switch off。
你同我好好咁記住，唔好再錯啦，好唔好？
媽咪，快啲返嚟香港啦！我啲功課做極都錯，我係咪好冇用？係咪好蠢媽咪，你睇，除啦！我最中意爹哋除錶，佢唔戴錶嘅時候，錫我多過戴住隻錶嗰陣。爹哋，呢隻係咪你嗰隻牛蛙？你咪講過你細個嘅時候咪會捉牛蛙嘅，係咪佢啊？
你行啦，睇下你，搞到成身成個污糟邋遢，行快2步啦。
爸爸，我成日都講啊，快啲，我好快噶啦。
佢梗係唔記得咗，可能隻腳短過佢。
媽咪，嫲嫲話我哋都係花，教我好似花咁唞氣，唞咗幾下，我冇嬲咯。
仔啊，我同你講緊間餐廳啊，
咪聽緊咯。
你冇聽，你調停咗我2次啦。間餐廳
又點樣啫？點解成日俾壓力我啫？讀書係咁，結婚就係咁，啲餐廳係咁。
唔好鬧人，我唔中意你哋鬧人。
對唔住啊嘛，我頭先過分咗。
我哋都係學緊。
媽咪，其實我一直覺得啲鐘入面匿埋咗隻怪獸啊，我唔中意佢，覺得你哋一見到佢就好緊張、好惡，變得唔錫我。
Okay, this movie is 30 minutes long. That's if you would like to watch the entire thing, you have to come to one of our movie screenings activities. Okay, so far we have organized this movie screening activity in the 18 districts around Hong Kong. In fact, this is a collaboration with the Education Bureau of Hong Kong, because the secretary of our Education Bureau liked this movie very much. And she found that this is a very good way, a very light touch kind of education for parents. So that she asked us to collaborate with them so that we organize the movie screening in 18 districts one by one. There are 2 more coming up. We have complete 16 of them. There one in Tai Po, and the other one, I forget where. Yuen Long. Okay, now if you're unable to come to the Tai Po and Yuen Long, then you have to wait until July. After that, we will upload the entire 30 minutes movie onto the YouTube. And to go with this movie screening, we prepare that you can see that this is a menu for a workshop, 1.5 hour workshop for parent and training to coming. So that for the first hour, they watch the movie. The movie is very touching. A lot of the parents, after watching the movie, they were in tears because they bring a lot of the reflection. You can see there's a lot of pressure, lots of tensions, and also a lot of the awakening about how to be a parent, being with the child. That many parents found that they have arrived after they watch the movie. Then and we also then make use of this movie to launch a campaign. The campaign is, if you go to watch a movie, you can't do it with no popcorn. So we prepare this. Okay, this is actually a game. When you open it, there are altogether 45 popcorns. They are not real popcorn. You cannot eat it. But they are little piece of paper with tips how to take care of your emotion. This is the tips on taking care of emotion mindfully, so that they are mindful games. A lot of the parents would like to use this to play with their children before bed. Okay, pick up one and they read it out so that they can to do some sort of mindfulness practice. Now, here you can see that in our website, you can see this page. Okay, now we offer this as a gift in our movie screening section. But if you are a social worker, if you are teachers, if you are a counselor, you would like to host the similar movie screening in your own school or in your own organization, you can do so by what? Reading this. Okay, now how about this one? You do not have this. Okay, don't worry. We offer this. Okay, now you can download the PDF with the colored popcorn. You can cut and paste. And if you do not have the popcorn holder, you can make a little thing like this one. You can still play with let the parents and the children play with it. And we also go one step further. This is the real popcorn. And this one, you can see that you get the keychain at the back of the holder. You can see a QR code. And this is what, if you scanned it, it would take you to electronic popcorn. That means you do not need to have your virtual one, so that you can, okay, maybe I can show you here. Okay, here's it. Now, here's it. Okay, now this is what, when the child feel that they are emotional, they can click this. Okay, and here, okay, here is a suggestion. Okay, find a little corner in your little room so that they let your emotion settle. Okay, this is one of the suggestion. Okay, now you may do it one more time, or you may go back to the main page. Okay, for the parents. Okay, now this is for the parent. In just a common day, you do not have a lot of emotional up and down. You can pick the purple one. But if you are really, really emotional, Then when you are seeing that your child is unable to finish dictations, revision, whatever, okay, this is something that really make you really press your button. And then when you feel that your button being pressed, then you press this button. And then you would go to, okay, here is, okay, now, during the conflicts, okay, now, the one who back down is not the one who lose. Okay, it is actually a wisdom. And then also you set a model for your children. Okay, this is a very good advice. Okay, now you can play that now. This is on the web. So that even you without this, you can still, with the support of our teaching manual, okay, now, and with the video on the YouTube, you can do exactly the same thing in your own school for 1.5 hours, which is quite a delightful and also a very meaningful evening with the parent and also the students in your school. Okay, now, and we do not only do this kind of thing, you can see that what our mindset is, we hope that we are able to not, just a couple of EP, you know that Dennis is here. Our team is very small, but we are able to make such an impact because we know how to use the train the trainers approach. We particularly make a lot of resource packages. Here, whole bunch of it here. They are more than like 40 to 50. That if you come earlier, you're able to pick one or two because there's a leftover. You can see that we try to, for example, like we try to make a lot of the workshop, 1 hour workshop or so for parents and children, or maybe even something like this. You can see that this is the mindfulness gathering package. Talking about that means you are sometimes doing nothing is the best way to deal with stress. Okay, now then how to do this workshop here. And also there's a lot of step to step. When you are able to look at one of our manual, we even will tell you when to hit the remote control to the next page of the slide. With all the slides, all the video, all the audio ready. So that we hope that we can support teachers and also helping professionals to do the same kind of mindfulness education in their own organization, their institute or schools. Okay. Okay, now then here come to the research part. Here, I will present some of the findings that we have. This is one of the papers that we published in 2021. That you can see that the purple bars are the experimental group, the teachers who go through the mindfulness training. The green bar is the control group. Then you can see that the pretest. Actually, teaching is really a high-risk profession. In September, when we give the pretest, 30% of both groups were at risk mentally. Okay, now, in December, after the experimental group complete the 8-week mindfulness course, you can see that 29.8% of risk went down to 18.1. But you can see that the waitlist control even go up to almost 40%. There is a reason for that. You know, that was the years of 2019. Then you know why. At that time, I was also worrying. I think that even that I believe in the impact of mindfulness, but at that time, there was this social movement and also a lot of the conflicts and tensions in the society. Even I myself, when I watched the TV, seeing all those conflicts and the violence and also see all the fire, I was in tears too. So that at that time, I thought that even our program is very impactful, but it may not achieve that kind of degree of success. But I was wrong. Luckily, I was wrong. You can see that actually that for those who attend the 8-week mindfulness course, that's the percentage of the teachers who suffer from at risk of mentally would decrease. And also we see that 2-month follow-up, that was 2020 February. You remember 2020 February, what happened at that time? COVID-19. I was also very too at that time, but in fact, you can see that the impact still carry on. Okay, now here's another project, another study that we compare the video conferencing program and also the face-to-face program. That we see that both of them are helpful. Why we are able to do the video conferencing? We are forced to do so within 2 weeks because that was the 2020 when there was COVID-19 and all the schools are closed. But they offer us the opportunity to test the the video conferencing intervention and the face-to-face conference, face-to-face intervention. Now, this is the mindful parenting, which is Dennis Kwan was the principal investigators of this study. That you can see that for those parents who attend the 8-week mindfulness program, you can see the parental stress go down, the blue one. The red one are the control group, they go up. And then the second graph is the one that I like very much because this is the student behavior problems. We never see their children, we only see their parents, right? Okay, but somehow that we are able to have indirect impact on the children. In Cantonese, I call it 隔山打牛. That means that when the parents, when they are emotionally calm, then their children's behaviors get improved. Okay, now here that we can also see that we taught the teacher so that the teachers are able to teach their students. Okay, now this is the result from the primary school that you can see that those children who attend the mindfulness course, their positive affects go up and their well-being. We use the World Health Organization WHO5 questionnaire to measure that, also go up. And then also the graph on the right side is the one I like most because not only the personal well-being, the mental well-being of the children get improved, the children also reported that the teacher-student relationship got improved. This is why that's Professor Jie said that we are what really caught his attention is the word culture in our seminars title, because we are not only looking at the improvement of individual people, we hope that we can make some change, transform the culture of the school, that we can see that the student who took the 8-week courses, they found that the entire environment of the school, the teacher-student relationships are much caring and much nicer. Okay, now here it's this a little bit complicated, but I would like to skip it because we are not only looking at the effectiveness, we are also looking at the mechanism. We try to challenge the most dominant cognitivist model in emotion in the mechanisms of mindfulness. Many people think that mindfulness works because it helps emotion regulation. But we disagree. We say that this is not emotion regulation, it is emotion care. And here, that's the mediation analysis we did, and this paper was published in 2024. We show that actually it was the emotion care strategies, not the emotion regulation strategies, that really explain the impact of mindfulness. Okay, now here are more research agenda. This is a paper coming up in 1 or 2 years, including a functional MRI study and also a qualitative studies, and I do not read the rest. Because actually you can see that from qualitative to quantitative to functional MRI to whatever, you can see that this is a wide range of research methodology, so that we have many collaborators within Hong Kong U and also beyond Hong Kong U. Okay, now to sum up, that this is an innovative large-scale project in Chinese society, not only for students, but for also teachers, parents in the school setting. And then we also challenge a widely accepted cognitivist or top-down model in understanding the mechanisms of mindfulness. then we hope that our projects are able to demonstrate the program effectiveness for these school populations and also unveil the mechanisms involved in the effectiveness of mindfulness. Okay, now that I'll pass it on to Professor Shum and let her do a summary of the impact we have achieved.
Actually, you have heard everything from Professor Lam already, so I'm just doing a final few slides. So besides what Professor Lam has just mentioned about the beneficiaries and all the good work that the team has done, so actually the good work has been recognized and adopted by different government departments, including, of course, the Education Bureau, which they have co-organized different workshops and trainings, and just now the popcorns and all that, they have given out 13,000 popcorn kits already. If you haven't got one, I'm not sure if there's still some outside, so please pick up one outside later on. And also their resources, of course, from their own website and also being adopted by the homeschool cooperation section of the Education Bureau. So if you click on those links, that you see their videos and the resources, and also by the Civil Service Training and Development Institute of the government, that these are being adopted. And also, it's not only like the research or the papers. It has also been presented in local and international conferences. And also, there are different types of collaborations with local organizations and also beyond Hong Kong, such as in the Guangdong or Greater Bay Area, and in Singapore, and also in Taiwan. So it's amazing that it's over the past like 6 years, that the team has done so much. So I won't go through these. So if you're interested, so please visit their website, talk to the team, pick things outside, etc. So with this, we end the presentation and we welcome questions.